Last episode, our season came to a screeching halt when we lost our first round tournament matchup to Iowa State by 10. Sakota wowed everybody, and he scored 47 points in the loss. Extremely proud of our guys and what they put out there the whole entire season. And even though we couldn't advance to the second round or even the Sweet 16, I feel like we had a hell of a season. The eventual champion for this year ends up being Michigan State. Not sure who they beat. I'm pretty sure I can probably look it up after this, but they had a hell of a year. They a super duper senior heavy team with a little bit of freshmen and lower classmen mixed in. The player of the year is actually going to go to Zach Edey. He averaged 25 points, 9.5 boards and assists, a little bit over a half a steal a game with 4 blocks. Mid-major player of the year, you guessed it, our guy Luka Sakota averaged 32.4 points a game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 0.2 blocks. So shout out to our guy Luka Sakota for adding this to his trophy case. Coach of the year, I honestly feel like should be us, but it's going to go to Tom Izzo. You know what I'm saying? He did win the Natty with his team. Shout out to him. Defensive player of the year is going to go to Zach Edey as well. You average 4 blocks a game. You already know what's going to come out of that. Big man of the year is going to go to Zach Edey. Freshman of the year is going to go to Zion Cruz from DePaul. He averaged 21 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, a steal, and a half a block a game. First team All-American, our guy Luka Sakota indeed has been named a first team All-American. They couldn't deny him, bro. You lead the nation in scoring. You dropped 47 in the tournament game. You're one of the best players in the nation by far. You're a bucket getter. Even though you might not make it to the NBA or anything like that, you can get it done. Max Abrams is the other guard on the team with Terrence Williams II, Dawson Garcia, and our guy Zach Edey. Second team All-Americans, we don't have anybody there. Khalil Shabazz, Zion Cruz, Ben Stanley, Johnny Broome, and Khalil Ware. Freshman All-Americans is going to go to DJ Wagner, Zion Cruz, Garrick Norman, Milan Mamasilovic, and Erickson Page. Take a look at conference champions. Of course, it was us. We got the job done. We went 10-4 in the regular season and conference. And surprisingly, we don't win conference coach of the year. That goes to UPenn. That doesn't even make sense to me how we won it. Maybe they're ass or they weren't supposed to be any good. Conference player of the year, once you make first team, AP All-American, you already know it's going to go to our guy, Luka Sakota. Conference Freshman of the Year goes to Chisholm Akpara, so we look to build through him as we move forward in this series. First team All-Conference, Luka Sakota, Chisholm Akpara, and our guy, Bennett Pitcher. And the second team All-Conference for us is going to be Eden Treto. Freshman All-Conference, of course, Chisholm Akpara. And then we take a look at the players we have leaving. Our 2 guards, Eden Treto and Luka Sakota, are both saying goodbye. I wish them both the best on their journey. I mean, they went to Harvard, which means they got to be some type of smart. And if I was going to guess, I'm pretty sure they're going to make a lot of money in their lives. Take a look at what we did here in our first season as a coach. We went 25-8 at Harvard, made it to the first round of the NCAA tournament, and then we have 5 attribute points to put on our guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get our charisma up to an A because that has a lot to do with recruiting, and then we're going to put the rest of that on scouting. I could probably do like B+ and B+, but the charisma is really how you get the recruits, so we'll go B- and A+. So here we are at the coaching carousel, but you have to be at E-School at least 2 years before you can get an offer, so we don't have enough time with our current team. So some of the jobs that were open this year are Kentucky, Tennessee, Syracuse, Florida State, Coastal Carolina, Marshall, Oakland, Houston, LaSalle, Northwestern State, and Florida A&M. And now here we are looking for some assistants. These assistants we had this year did extremely well, but I definitely want to get some coaches that can actually help us in recruiting. So take a look at Stewart here. He has B- charisma, F scouting, but I really don't need him to do that much scouting. But we can also go with Benzo here, who has B+ charisma and C scouting. So we're going to go ahead and add him to the list. And then we're going to look for somebody else. We're going to release Guinea here, and we're going to look for another coach that can do what it is we need him to do in the charisma and scouting department. Not really concerned about their ambition too much about wanting to become a coach elsewhere or a head coach in general, because we are actually trying to move up the ranks here as well. So we got Timba, who's got good scouting, good charisma, but his defense and offense are trash. Or we can go with Stewart here, where his scouting isn't that good, but he brings good things to the table when it comes to the defense and offense. Nobody's trying to transfer into our school this offseason. Take a look at the transfer portal as a whole. Tyler Linhart is going from Washington to Elon. David Nagason is going from Kansas State to Binghamton. Derek Hamilton is going from UTEP to Texas Southern. And CJ Delancey is going from Long Island to Kennesaw State. All right, boys, so now that we got all that out the way, it is time for off-season recruiting. This is where we really got to make a splash to bring guys into our program. We have 5 weeks to recruit and sign players to our team. So right now, Sanchez, somebody we've been going extremely hard at all season long, decides to finally sign. And the same thing here with Armando Roel. So take a look at our commitments, boys. We do get 2 commitments. We get a 6'10" big man Armando Rowell from New York. And then we get Raynell Sanchez from my hometown, Trenton, New Jersey, 2-star, 6'4" shooting guard, who I hope can come in and get some PT day one. Now take a look at who we got left on our board that we offer. We got Thomas Kiselias. Georgetown stepped in on us, and they're trying to bring him to the squad. He's one of the Royal recruits. Then we got Anderson Jennings from Rhode Island. We're trying to steal him over from Brown. So now that we have the scouting in charisma, we're going to use that to our advantage when we fly out to see him. Then we got Lamont Hudson. We're at him by ourselves. And then we got Kyle Diawara, another world recruit that hopefully nobody else jumps in and tries to take from us. All right, so Thomas Kiselias, if Georgetown doesn't offer him, I don't know, but it looks like we might can get him. And then when it comes to Anderson Jennings here, we're trying to go super hard at him, bro. He's the only recruit that's here in country. So we're trying to jump over Brown, but looks like they got like a stranglehold on that dude, man. So Anderson Jennings is going to sign elsewhere. So it looks like he decided to go to Brown. And Kiselias, looks like some other schools are jumping in on that. Lamont Hudson, some other schools are jumping in. Diawara, some other schools are jumping in. So that's just unfortunate, bro. Maybe we could sneak in late somewhere else with some other recruits in country and see if they want to actually come to our squad, but we're going to see. We're trying to reach out to some junior college guys to see what chance we have of getting them to come to the squad. You know what I mean? Because we need bodies, bro, for being real. I'm not going to act like we don't need bodies. I want to have a full team. I don't want to just have, you know what I'm saying, a team of 9 like we did last season, and we already lost 2. All right, boys. So it looks like we are going to get Keon Jimenez to sign to the squad. So Keon Jimenez is actually going to be a JUCO sophomore that we just reached out to. And he's willing to come play for your boy. Take a look at Thomas Kiselias. Looks like Georgetown dropped down. They never offered him any paperwork. We're going to do that. I mean, we've already done that, so we're at 100%. Hopefully he signs with us. Same thing here with Kyle Diawara. We're going super hard on him, unlike everybody else. And then Lamont Hudson is probably looking like the one guy we would miss out on. All right, so Kiselias signed with someone else. No, somebody gave him a scholarship late. So it looks like we ended up losing Kiselias to Georgetown. He committed to Georgetown, and they never offered him a scholarship. So I guess he decided to get some type of preferred walk-on opportunity or something like that. But, I mean, he could have definitely came to our squad, and he was going to start day one. And this is a look at our season next year. Akron, Providence, Iowa, Butler, St. Pete's, Tennessee State, Siena. I mean, you take a look, and then, you know, we got some good out-of-conference games. But then, you know, once we get to the in-conference games, I'm really, really anxious to see where our scoring is going to come from now that Sakota is gone. All right, boys, off-season is in the books. We are officially ready for season number 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at our squad and see what our starters are looking like. So coming in, Chisholm Akpar, our sophomore, is going to be our best player, followed by Lewis Lesman. Wojcik is also in the top 3. Hemmings and Silverstein, so all the upperclassmen. Pitcher's only a 59. He only went up, you know, and that's with a morale boost. Simon McMillan is a walk-on. Dantes Willie is a walk-on. Russell Duffy, Jared Fernandez. Keon Jimenez is a 50, one of our recruits. Raynell Sanchez, somebody I wanted to be able to play day one, is a 50. He can't really shoot the tray ball like I had hoped. I decided to send 10 games into the season, and we're sitting at 7-3. Very, very surprisingly to me. I did not expect this to be this good whatsoever. I just did recruiting and simulated. We beat Akron. We got blown out by Providence. We beat Iowa by 4. We got blown out by Butler. Then we beat St. Pete's by 29. We beat Tennessee State by 30. We beat Siena by 7. We beat Binghamton by 10. We lost to Pitt. Then we beat NJIT by 6. Now, full transparency, I do plan on leaving Harvard after this season as long as we have a successful year. In the meantime, between time, let's take a look at who we're going after in recruiting. We're going after 2-star small forward Friedrich Phillips. We're going after 6'6" power forward 2-star Patrick Johnson. We're going after 2-star 7'1" JUCO freshman Christopher Knox. And then we're going over 7-foot JUCO sophomore center Gary Blacklove. We're 4 games away from conference play, and this is where things are really, really going to matter. Remember, last season we had a great game versus James Madison that we pulled out the W with, and then we're going to take on Coppin State, and then we're going to take on number 19 in the nation, Arizona. So this is where we're going to really be able to take a look at how well the mod is doing. We're going up against a Power 5 school. Take a look at their course, take a look at their unis, and take a look at the stadium as a whole, man. Again, I don't know where the score is going to come from, but we're going to try to go with what we know, and pitcher down low is one of those things. Coach still like to run this BS 2-2-1 zone, 2-1-2 zone, and they're going to shoot us out of that zone early. I'm already knowing, bro. Something we do well. Swing it. I need you to hit that, Lesman. Let's go. Okay, I like that ball movement. Thought about that with Silverstein. Pitcher swinging it. Let me get a screen. I hate that pitcher doesn't run the screen and roll at all. Skip past the Silverstein, couldn't get it there. See what pitcher can do. The move, big pitcher, and one. All right, man, let's see if we could hit that. 3 the hard way, perfect, or at least you know the vibes. Lock in, play good D. Good shot. Ah, look, them having 7-footers hurt, and if we're gonna foul, we gotta really foul, bro. But, you know, we're gonna make do with what we got. Wojcik, I did see is a much better shooter in the mid range than he is at the 3. So we're gonna try to utilize that in the pick and roll and see if we can get him to his spots. Not really sure how I feel about like I really don't know what Simon's like strengths are on his team. It looks like defense though, as he's coming that little point guard down. Good defense, fellas. Good D, good D. Why are we just giving up wide open threes, bro? Come on, Lesman. Yep, easy. That's how you break that. Finish, Akpara. Finish. Come on. Ah, I got caught doing that. Good D. They tried to catch me napping. Silverstein, good move. Can we get to the lane, baby? Come on. Where the guards? Where's our guards? Where's our guards? Keep it simple. Come on with it, Akpar. Oh, beautiful pick and roll. Finish. Come on, baby. We just got to finish. Oh, that was beautiful defense. That should have been a steal. Come on, Lesman. Ah, can we get this skip pass through? I want to. We do. Silverstein, I need one. Thank you. Come on, baby. Is this one of our young boys in the game? Yeah, Sanchez is one of the guys that we recruited last year. I mean, during the last season. Jimenez as well, and he's not much of a shooter, I see. But y'all know me. I'm going to take these shots with these dudes, whether they're a shooter on paper or not, and we let this dude go coast to coast. Get to the basket, Sanchez. Ah, Henry. Finish. Let's go. Way to fight, young boy. Good defense, fellas. Still, ooh, Lesman, we gambled. I like it. I like it. I like to gamble. He was open way before he shot that shot. Yep. Rotate. Good D, fellas. That snuck in there. Silverstein ain't got no business dribbling the basketball. This dude light in the ass. Pause. Reset it, though. Reset it. Like, we really not catching the ball on screen and rolls driving me crazy. There we go. Finish. Silverstein. Oh, good board. Good board. Can Jimenez shoot? Hell no. Nope, none of that, Willie. None of that, Willie. Hey, let's go. We are going into the half. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good. Come on. Down 6. Hey, man, we're shooting 48% just like them. The difference is they've hit 3 threes. They've hit 3 more free throws. I'll rebound this by a little bit. We are losing the turnover battle. But, hey, man, Akpara with 12 leading all scores. We got something to build upon. Start the second half here, boys. We are down 6. Getting a stop here would be huge. Getting a stop here to start. Good D. I mean, that's good D, though. The screen, the pass. Come on, Akpara. We need you, bro. I don't know who else is going to be that guy for us. Good defense. Come on, Silverstein, finish. There you go on your BS again. We seen that. We seen the entry pass. Lesman tried to get a steal. He just couldn't get to it. Look, the extra pass. We got to be able to hit that. Like, we're playing great basketball here, bro. It's a lot of space, Lesman. Thank you. Come on. I need that. I need guys to be able to hit that. Oh, they beat the shit out of that press. He shot a jumper, though. It don't matter. Oh, yes, we got the guard on us. The move. Come on. Hey, I'll take the switch every time. Beautiful defense, fellas. We got it. We got to complete the steals, though. Heck no. Beautiful defense. It still worked out. Akpar finished. He went for the steal. Henry. Oh, my God. Let's try to shoot with the screen and roll. Good ball movement. Nah, they blocked it all over it now. They figured this out, bro. They figured this out. We need a timeout. Like, we just have no way of getting to the basket. Like, that's the only thing I hate about this game. The dribbling is so outdated. It's difficult to get to the basket and create shots, bro. It's so repetitive. There's no, like, fluidity to the dribbling. You feel me? That's the only bad thing. There's so much good about this game, but the gameplay ain't all the way there, if you ask me. Like, we just being real, bro. But, you know, for its time, the gameplay was great. I just wish the dribbling was a little more, like, with the stick. They predetermined that shit was going to be a foul, bro. All right, boys, we got to get this together. Simon, can you please hit a shot? Oh, my, like, chat. This game is so hard to score and down low, bro. I don't know how we going to. Like, this game was just manageable, I feel like, bro. Like, they're missing shots, but we just have no way of really scoring. Good pass. Come on, Hemmings, finish. And one. Come on, Lesman. I need you to get open one time. Like, make a shot, bro. Make a shot, Lesman. And one. That's what I want to see, big dog. No, come on, Akbar. Get out the paint. Reset. Can we make one, Lesman? I need it. You're the best three-point shooter on the team. Good pass. Lesman. It's off. We just don't have a true shot maker like we did with Sakota. We're really gonna miss that man forever. All right, boys. Things ended up getting out of hand here. We lose this one 96-72. We did see some little bit of good out of this, but for the most part, man, we got ran up and down this gym and beat like we stole something. So as you can see here, man, 5 out of 5 starters in double digits. A guy off the bench in double digits as well. They shot extremely good as a team, but our bright spots, 20 from Lesman, 20 from Akpara, and 15 from Pitcher on 6 of 7 shooting. Highly efficient. Akpara was efficient, and Lesman actually shot a lot better than I thought he was doing. He did start hitting shots down the stretch, so I do feel like that three-headed monster could be a real big deal with how we score points. Completely predicted that Wojciech was going to be just like Trey 2, barely scored unless we sim. I wasn't expecting to get a lot of production out of him. Lesman is who surprised me. He was really poor out there today. I might think about putting Hemmings in the starting lineup over him. He didn't really play that well either. The true freshman, Reynel Sanchez, actually played well, all things considered. He can't shoot. He can't really shoot middies, but he can score when he goes to the basket, like on close shots and stuff like that. And he's got some length out there to help. Jimenez did some good. You see here, he shoots a little bit better, but not a lot to work with when it comes to this team. So for these 3 upperclassmen, Lesman's a junior, Akpara's a sophomore. I forgot he was a freshman last year. Pitcher's a junior. So if we end up staying another year, we got these 3 to build off of, but that's who we're going to have to rely on very heavily throughout this whole entire season. Another thing I forgot to mention earlier when we were checking in on recruiting, we have Jarris Conklin, a 3-star 6'5" small forward out of Massachusetts, so a hometown kid. He definitely looking to see if we can get some good things out of him. We're still working on these other 4 that we offered to. So, you know what I'm saying? The fact that we were able to bring a 3-star into this program is a pretty big deal. You see here with recruiting, there's not much going on with these dudes. Like, the only thing we can really do is email them and phone calls. Not really available to, do home visits all that much or, or invite them to campus. But take a look here. So, Phillips, we're behind North Carolina A&T, hoping that we can jump in front of them. When it comes to Patrick Johnson, we are the leader, the sole leader right now, but we already know in the offseason people come out the woodwork. Then we got Christopher Knox. We're second behind East Tennessee State. I feel like we could jump in front of them for real. And then when it comes to Gary Blackgrove out of Missouri, we're the lone person going after him, but the JUCOs are just like the road prospects. People will come out of nowhere early and try to take over. Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rank. Another thing I wanted to show you, the mid-major top 25. We are at number 19 in the nation, sitting at 7-4, 6-4 in our last 10. And take a look at who's doing all of our scoring in the sim, because that was our first game we played. It's the 3-headed monster for the most part, then Hemmings off the bench. Wojciech actually scores when we're simulating games, but like I said, man, the 3-headed monster is where we're going to have to look to get a lot of our points, and things are going to be really interesting when we actually get into Ivy League play.